welcome to another video. I am so excited about today because I just got this package in the mail today and yeah, it's from the UK. On my first Moldavite video that I put up, I talk about how Moldavite kind of like changed my life, but how it came into my life and called to me in kind of a weird way. Like it just kept showing up. It was so obvious that I was supposed to get some. I feel like I'm doing such a bad job of telling this story because when synchronicities are showing up in all these different places, it's really hard to explain it. Long story short, Sugilite started coming into my life in all these different ways. People were telling me in different comments or in emails on Instagram, like in all these different places, people are like, you have to try Sugilite. And at the same time, like in that same week that all this was happening, I actually wore a piece of Sugilite just for one day. And I felt like there was definitely something there, and I knew I was definitely supposed to get a piece, but that wasn't the piece. So time goes on. Every time I ask you guys, like, what crystal should I try next? Sugilite is one that keeps popping up, and it was like the top of my list. I knew I needed it. I just didn't know where I wanted to get it from. And on my last crystal haul video, I told you guys I went into this store just looking for Sugilite. They didn't have any. On that video, someone recommended this shop that is actually in the UK. And so I got on their website, and a few minutes later, I had a cart full of crystals because they had some stuff that I've never seen before. Like even I've heard of some of them before, but I haven't seen them before. A couple of them I've never heard of before, and I just got like really excited. Also, if you don't know me, then you probably don't know I'm absolutely obsessed with talking in an English accent. It started when I was really little. I think I watched a special on the telly about Princess Diana, and my mom loves telling this story. I started walking around the house just going, Charles, Charles. So that's what started this whole thing. And at this point, it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm also obsessed with English reality TV. So the fact that these crystals are from the UK, it's kind of amazing, really. So I think we should just get into this. I'm going to go over all the crystals that I got. I'm actually going to read the little description on each crystal that this website gave, because you know, when you read about different crystals in different places, everyone has kind of their own opinions. And while I like looking at all kinds of different sources and kind of putting them together and with my feeling too, and that's how I kind of get a feel for what I actually believe a crystal does. But I just thought it would be interesting, since I bought from this website, to actually read each description that this website gives for their crystals. So we're going to do that. Not sure if I'm going to do the entire video in an accent. I don't know if it would annoy some people. I could do this all day, and quite frankly, after a few hours of talking like this, it's really, really hard to stop. Like I can't go back to just being American. So, I think this might be interesting for me to watch as well, because I'm a little bit of a lip reader. I can tell what people are saying, and I feel like just even seeing myself in a little viewfinder, I feel like my mouth is moving quite weird. But that's all for later. We'll figure out later. I'm quite chuffed to open this package, so let's just get into it, shall we? Do you know what? Ordering from across the pond, I didn't know how long it was going to take to get here. I feel like it's been a while. I was so excited about it. It was quite hard to just kind of wait for it to come in the post. This shop is actually in York, if you guys are familiar at all with that area over there. So they've sent each crystal in its own little purple package. It's quite cute. So I don't know what to open first. I guess we'll just open this little one. It's kind of like individually wrapped presents. Like, I feel like I'm 9 years old opening my stocking on Christmas morning. Oh my gosh, they actually sent a little explanation card with the crystals. That's amazing. So I don't even have to like look it up. I'm so excited right now. Okay, so you guys know I'm like super into energy and stuff too, and I just got a little tingle just holding this package, and I haven't even gotten the rock out. I'm shaking. Oh my God, I'm shaking. Oh, so let me tell you what's in this bag, and then I'm gonna get it out. This is a meteorite, and I don't know how to say this word. A Chandrite meteorite. Chandrite meteorites, or stone meteorites, containing silicate materials, mostly blah, 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 blah. This is just telling what it's made out of. It's dated as being up to 4.6 billion years old. They vibrate at the frequencies most attuned with interdimensional communication with and among ETs. Similar to quartz crystal, chandrites are programmable and may be used to store information. Meditation with chandrite meteorite may help one to discover esoteric knowledge and latent programming. Chandrite meteorite assists with grounding by providing a stabilizing effect with respect to unfamiliar behavior patterns and new environments. The energy of these meteorites combines well with moldavite, danbarite, petalite, amethyst, sugilite, and hematite. Now I have all of those. Spoiler alert, there's sugilite in here somewhere. So I have all of those. I'm really excited. I am so excited to get this out. Do you know what? I don't even want to look at it right away. I just want to feel it. There's this weird expansion going on right here. And I feel like I could float away right now. This is so soothing. I feel like I'm floating in water, not water. I feel like I'm floating in space. Not that I know what that feels like, but I just feel very like weightless and floaty. And I feel kind of like euphoric. And it just looks like a rock. Ah, this, I'm not gonna lie, this is making me so shaky. Can you see this? It just looks like a rock. It doesn't feel like a rock. And texture-wise and everything, it feels just like a rock, but it's much heavier than if I found a rock that looked like this and picked it up. I just know what rocks feel like. This is heavy. I love this. I've got to move on or this video is going to be 3 hours long. All right, time to see what's in the next little package. Ooh, this is my piece of Sugilite. So, Sugilite, I know already is supposed to be great for change. I think it's going to be one of those crystals that's going to go on a list of like crystals to get when you want to change your life. Sugilite properties: reduces stress, enhances confidence, creativity, and inspiration, promotes forgiveness, peace, love, gives a sense of freedom to the wearer, protects, eliminates hostility, anger, and jealousy, helps link the mind and the body, enhances channeling, opens attunement to the state of the universe, dispels negative energies, brings balance and order, attracts healing to both humanity and the earth. Good for the liver, brain functions, nervous system, dyslexia, epilepsy, headaches, and removing pain. And this is from South Africa. This feels quite small. Oh, the color is nice. guys, I don't even want to talk. I want to sit with this in silence all day long and let it teach me everything. I feel like I could cry right now. I'm absolutely in love with this stone. Like, I almost wish this is the only one I would have bought because I just want to sit with it all day, and I just have so many other crystals to get to. But I finally got Sugilite. Yay. All right, we've got a lot of crystals to get through. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh my God, that might have been a really bad idea. Next purple package opening up over here. So I decided to get a tumbled stone of Azurite with malachite, and I have some Azurite tumbled stones, and there's a lot of green in them, so I'm pretty sure they are Azurite with malachite. I really like Azurite, and I want to get more pieces. I want to get some like big raw, like gemmy crystal-y pieces. I think they're beautiful. This is what they looked like on the website, so I had to buy one because they look so beautiful, right? So this is the stone I got. It doesn't look like the picture, but you know what? There are some really nice bright shades of malachite on it, like right there. Can you see it at all? I don't know. And most of this is blue. The other Azurite tumbles I've seen are mostly like, maybe not mostly, but they're almost like half and half with like a granite color or a malachite, and I feel like this is mostly Azurite, so I'm not mad about it that it's not as beautiful as the picture. It feels really nice. Azurite with malachite has the properties of both stones. Azurite is an intense deep blue color that often occurs with malachite in areas with copper deposits. Metaphysically, Azurite is a lovely third eye chakra stone, awakening psychic abilities and helping the user to recognize intuition and spiritual guidance. Physically, Azurite increases blood oxygen levels, it repairs brain cells, alleviates bone and joint problems, and eases sore throats. That's cool, I never knew that. Yeah, that's a piece of Azurite malachite that I got. I keep falling out of my accent. I'm just not used to doing it on video. It's really weird. In real life, I could do this all day, really, but on video, it just feels a bit odd. Ooh, this is a Pristine blue stone. Now, this is the stone that is supposedly used. Well, I'll just read it, I suppose. Pristine blue stone. It's the same stone that the ancient stone monoliths at Stonehenge are made from. So this is supposed to be the same stone that they used to make Stonehenge, which I'm obsessed with everything like that. These crystals are strong aids to enhance your spirituality as they connect you to the mystical energy of Merlin. They have a primordial vibration with an ancient energy. They assist in the development of psychic gifts and aid you to discover abilities such as dowsing and geomancy. Their vibration resonates strongly with the solar plexus chakra to stimulate your willpower and inspire courage. And they help connect the throat, heart, thymus, and soma chakras. They also relate to the action when used in meditation to travel back in time, and then about past lives in Celtic Britain. Are you guys into the past life thing at all? Have you ever explored other past lives? I've had a few flashes of different past lives, and the one that I have the most information about actually is from this area. So I did not intend this to be like an energy video. I was not expecting to be like really delving into these. I just kind of wanted to show you guys, but since these are new to me, it's hard for me to get them out and not tell you what I'm feeling. With a lot of these, I just feel like I got all the right stones. You know what I mean? Like when I pick them up, I just want to be quiet because I feel like they have so much to teach me, and I feel like I picked out all the exact right ones. I feel like they sent me the exact right ones, and I can't wait to actually like sit down and work with them because they are, when I pick them up, it's like this feeling of pay attention. Like this is important. This is important. This is going to really affect your life and teach you things. And they all feel so serious. And this one makes me want to cry too. I'm so excited about all these. Moving on to the next one. Let's get a little light-hearted in here. Ooh, this is one I've never heard of, and I don't know how to say it. Itsuo stone? I don't want to butcher this. This stone is from the Itsuo greenstone supracrustal belt in Greenland. This recently discovered mineral is among the oldest known, over 3.75 billion years old. So it's about 750 million years older than neumite. And that's why I got this, because I thought neumite was so interesting because it's so old and it's from this area too. And so I just think this is so cool. From a metaphysical perspective, Itsuo rock can be very grounding, helping one to anchor one's soul into the body. It is also a stone of protection. It is helpful for removing blockages and for shielding against negative energy. It is both balancing and energizing, and due to its ancient age, can be useful in traveling through both time and space of this world. It may help to reconnect with the state of consciousness in which one first arrived to the earth and tap into the earth's records. It's a stone of truth and ancient wisdom. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, but it's something. And it just looks like a black stone, but it has little like banding on it right here. Can you see? It reminds me a little bit of hyacinth with the banding, but also there's cracks in it, a little bit like tourmaline. It's interesting because some parts of it look quite shiny and some parts of it look quite matte. It's different. It's very different. It's not giving me a very good read right now. But at the same time, it does remind me of neumite a little bit with the feel, the energetic feel of it, I mean, like neumite. I'm excited to work a little bit more with this one. Next crystal. This is another one I've never heard of and I don't know how to say. Moyo, maybe? I'll show you. Moyo is an unusual crystal found in Nambia, Africa. It's a Swahili name that literally translated means good heart. It's also known as sacred heart. Mayo is a mix of pink, CLINOZOISITE, pink clinososite, not sure, rhodonite and epido. So it's supposed to be green and pink. In the pictures, they were green and pink. I'm wondering if mine's going to be all green or all pink, or if it's going to be both. It's very much a stone of the heart, benefiting the heart chakra, of course, because green and pink are the two heart chakra colours. Helping to ease a broken heart, helping with forgiveness. It's a supporting and nurturing stone and helps bring about emotional clarity. It's a good stone for helping in times of stress and anxiety, helping to dispel negative thoughts and feelings. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. This stone's a bit me, really. It's the green and the pink together. It's beautiful. I do feel it in my heart. It's like you poked my heart. I can feel it right there. This is beautiful. This is beautiful stone. It's quite soothing. And I can see how it would be great to pick up for anxiety and stress, but also above that, it's not just calming me down, it's actually giving me a happiness boost. And epido by itself, I know, is a great stone that people recommend for depression. So I feel like I can feel that coming through. It's very like uplifting. It's also giving me like a high ring in the ears, which I haven't had with any of the other stones yet. So this is exciting. I like it. It's beautiful. Moyo. This one feels quite large in here. I'm sure, I bet I know what it is. About one pretty large stone. Wait a second. This is a flashlight. and a flashlight. Now, when I'm walking around looking at crystals, I use a flashlight all the time. It's genius that they actually sent a flashlight with my crystals and has the name on it. This is genius. Absolutely genius. You know what? Looking over here, did I ever show you the Pristine bluestone? I don't think I actually showed you. It's sitting right here. That's what it looks like. Oh. When I got it out of the pack, I just wanted to hold it straight away, so I don't think I even showed you. I was so chuffed I forgot I was making a video. I love this. It's such a great idea. I've never been so excited about a flashlight before. This one feels quite large as well. I'm not sure what this could be. It feels flat. Do you know what? I'm quite certain this is not the piece I ordered. But I'm not mad about it. So I think I took a picture of it. I'll see if I can find what the picture looked like. But I thought I was buying a big raw piece of Seraphinite. And I think Seraphinite is beautiful. I've wanted to buy like a tumbled stone of it before, but even the tumbles are quite expensive. So I just thought, like, why not wait until I find a larger piece, and then you'll actually like see more of it, because Seraphinite has this beautiful like winged pattern in it. At least that's how I see it. This is like quite a large piece. It's as big as my hand, really. It's quite a large piece, but it's just a slice, and it's polished on one side and the other side is matte, but you can still see all of the wingedness. Interesting. I just thought it was going to be like a raw hunk, but this is quite beautiful. I'm not mad about it. Like I said, I think this is actually much prettier than the piece I thought I was going to get. So Seraphinite or Seraphina, it's a name derived from the seraphim, angels of the highest order, and this stone is used to establish connections to the angelic realm. Seraphinite is a stone of light energy, pulling higher vibrations into the subtle bodies, making it an important stone for those working on the ascension process. Seraphinite can infuse each of the chakras with divine energies. Seraphinite can be uplifting for those experiencing a reactional depression. Seraphinite clears blockages in all the chakras and enhances the aura. Seraphinite can be used by experienced spiritual adepts to raise Kundalini energies up the spinal column. All very, very interesting. So I'm not going to say this is my favorite stone I've gotten today, because I'm very, very pulled to working with all these stones energetically. Just looking at them though, like, I think this is definitely the prettiest stone I got today, and it's quite a showpiece, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. And you know what? I think that this piece was meant for me, so I'm quite excited about it. All right, we've got 2 to go. This is called Spiderweb obsidian, and oh, there's a symbol on this. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm standing in the ocean facing the beach, and I feel like this giant wave is about to crash into me. There's this like looming energy. It's weird. I've never heard of Spiderweb obsidian before. I'm a huge obsidian fan. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. I'll insert a picture up here for you as well. See that symbol on there? Spiderweb obsidian is a natural volcanic glass formed from molten lava that cools very rapidly. The frequency of spiderweb obsidian connects to the third eye chakra, stimulating this chakra, aiding one's insight and inner vision. It helps one see the bigger picture and gently holds and supports one energetically so that one may have clarity and a knowing as to that which is in one's highest good. So you can look at a situation and see what would benefit you the most, like what would move you along in life the most, like what you should be doing to become the next best version of yourself, which is my whole big thing, which is, I mean, this is absolutely my stone, right? Spiderweb obsidian supports one energetically so that one is able to have confidence in oneself and to understand what one needs to do in one's life, and helps to ground this energy in the third dimension so that one is able to move forward. So it's like this stone encompasses, if you remember in my one video I did where I paired moldavite with all these other stones, and there was this combination that I liked. I think it was blue kyanite and moldavite, and it was super high vibrational, right? And I was telling you, it gives me all these like great ideas and things like that, but I have to use a grounding stone to take all of that cool stuff and ground it in the third dimension to use it in the real world. And that's basically what this is saying this stone does by itself. It's like a high vibrational stone, but it helps you ground the energy in the third dimension. How cool is this? Spiderweb obsidian. All right. And this is from Mexico. It's beautiful. I'm a fan. Last package, guys. Last package. Oh, and there's 4. I got 4 of these. These are called crop circle stones. How could I not get these, right? Crop circle stone, or crop circle flint, is found near the surrounding areas of inside crop circles in England and carries the unique energy of the particular crop circle. These stones hold a pragmatic and earthbound energy which seems to originate from other dimensions. This flint can act as evolutionary talismans, accelerating the path of one's spiritual awakening and opening a path for inner communication with the circle makers. This light-infused stone is believed to help awaken the blueprint of human destiny in relationship with the outer celestial energies. Crop circle flint is referred to as the awakening stone. I don't think I've ever been so excited to hold something in my life. Holy full body tingles. Mostly on my left side. What's that about? Oh my god, what is happening? You guys, I feel like I'm standing up outside somewhere, and I feel like lightning is hitting my body. I feel like the lightning is hitting me over and over, and I can feel the energy going up and down my body, and it's just, whoa, this is crazy feeling. Oh my god, this is crazy. And I'm shaking a little bit. I feel like my whole mind just cleared up and I can just see everything so clearly. I feel like I'm floating a little bit. This is absolutely nuts. I don't want to I'm touching them, but I don't want to touch them. Like, I don't want to touch them further. I don't want to move them around. It's like I'm afraid to move my hand. It's like this is how they fell, and I just I'm gonna have to pick them up. Oh my god, I don't want to move them. This is the weirdest feeling. Oh my god. Okay. They all look very different. This one's mostly black. It's got a little brown on it. This one looks a lot like tiger's eye. I mean, it doesn't. It's not, but just the main color of it does. This is my favorite one. This is absolutely so cool. And then there's this one. Do you know what? I've wanted to go to a crop circle for a while. I just think that the idea of them is fascinating, obviously. But also, recently, in the past year or so, I met someone who's been to one, and they told me that I would absolutely love it. Just like the energy there really is quite incredible and distinguishable. It's something that you'll never feel anywhere else. So I feel like I really, really want to go to one. And actually, I'm pretty sure there's one just a few hours from me. Have you guys ever been to a crop circle? I'm really, really interested in it. And if any of my local friends are watching this, do you want to go to a crop circle with me? Because I'm dying to go, but I'm also terrified to go alone. Like, no thank you. I don't know why, I just don't want to go alone. But after holding these, do you know what? I'm going to plan this trip like in the next few months, because this is a bit of me, really. This energy is a bit of me. Well, that's all the stones I got today, you guys. I hope that this accent was more entertaining than annoying for you. And I'm probably going to talk like this for the rest of the day now. After talking like this for so long, I don't think I can turn it off. Although obviously I can, because in the video I go back and forth quite a bit, don't I? So yeah, I absolutely loved doing this. And while I love going to a good crystal shop and walking around and touching things, and I, you know, I'm absolutely going to do that for the rest of my life and do crystal hauls that way, I also love the idea of ordering from a place that someone else recommends to me. Because like when someone else recommends a shop, whether they've been there or if they've ordered from there and they have a good feeling about it, then I feel a little bit more like better inclined to order from there than if it was just some random shop that I found on the internet. So I'm not opposed to doing more of these videos if you guys have like a favorite website from somewhere. And if I hop on there and see a lot of things that I want, like sometimes I just can't help myself. So feel free to drop links below for your favorite crystal shops. I would love to check them out. And thanks so much again for stopping by, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know down below what is the most recent crystal that you've gotten and fallen in love with. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you all have such a great day, and I'll see you all next time.